What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Where are they?
Why are you so agitated? Mom is always late. Dad is with one of his patients this evening. And anyway, who is this friend and why is she so important to you?
Her name is Adriana, and she's a very good friend.
Adriana. Is she Spanish?
No, she's Argentinian. Where are the glasses?
They're in the cupboard where they always are. Why is she in England?
She wants to learn English and find a job in a restaurant. She's a great cook.
Oh, aren't there any restaurants in Argentina?
Have we got any sparkling water?
No, we haven't. We've got tonic water, a kind of water with bubbles.
Okay, tap water is fine. Now, Adriana can sit over there.
But that's my place.
Well, not today.
But I don't like watching the telly from here. And A House in the Country is on in a half hour.
Oh.
Hello. We're here.
Great.
Hi! Hi! Great to see you. How are you? How was the flight? You're probably tired, aren't you?
Give her a chance to answer, Em.
Yes, I'm sorry, Adriana. I'm just very happy to see you.
Me too. I'm very happy and I'm fine. I'm too excited to be tired.
Adriana, this right wet lettuce is Lucy, my daughter.
And my gorgeous sister.
Pleased to meet you, Adriana.
Hello, Lucy. Pleased to meet you too.
Now let's sit down. I'm exhausted. Ray is still at the office.
Oh, okay.
So, you come from Argentina. And why do you want to live in England?
Well, I want to learn English.
But you speak English.
She wants to improve her English. Some wine?
Yes, please. And what about you, Susie?
Me? My name is Lucy.
Oh, sorry, Lucy. What do you do?
She works in a boutique. It's an expensive clothes shop, really.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, but what time is it? A House in the Country is on now, isn't it, Lucy?
Yes, it is.
Cheers.
To us.
Hello and welcome to your English lessons. My name is Diane and my job in these lessons is to make sure you exercise your language skills. Your job in these sessions is to work hard. So, Adriana is Argentinian and goes to London to see her friend Emily. Emily has a sister, Lucy, and she isn't too happy with the new arrival, is she? Why is Adriana in England? Because she wants to improve her English and find a job as a cook. Sounds interesting. Let's start to revise the main language points of the sitcom. Today's lesson focuses on the verbs to be and have got, in particular on short questions and answers. Are you tired? No, you aren't. Well, not yet. And finally, some question words. Where is Ray? He is with one of his patients. Let's get started straight away. Nice and easy. The verb to be. Remember, we generally use the contracted forms when speaking. I'm exhausted. She's Argentinian. Or they're not English. In short questions, the verb to be comes before the subject. Is she Spanish? Or are they at home? Are you a student? Yes, you are. You're my student. Now, let's look at short answers with to be. Remember, we can only use the contracted forms in negative answers. Let's revise them just to refresh your memory. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, you're not. Or, no, you aren't. Yes, she is. No, she's not. Or, no, she isn't. Now, have got. Remember how it goes? I've got 2 brothers. They've got a big house in the country. Remember, for the third person singular, we use has got. So, she's got a sister, or she hasn't got a job. What about short questions with have got? Have you got a car? Or has she got a boyfriend? Our short answers are yes, I have. No, I haven't. Yes, you have. No, you haven't. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. Again, remember, you can only use the contracted form in negative answers. Now, you may ask, why can't we just say yes or no? Well, the answer is quite simple. In English, it doesn't sound polite to just say yes or no. For example, if someone asks me, are you English? And I say yes, or are they your books? And I say no, it sounds quite antisocial. So, moving on. What about if we want to ask a specific question, like what a person's name is or how old they are? We need a question word. What, where, when? Let's look at some of those. To ask a specific question, we put these words at the beginning of the question. What? What's your name? Where? Where is he from? When? When is her birthday? How? How are you? How old? How old is she? Who? Who are they? How many English books have you got? How much time have we got? I think that's enough warming up, don't you? Ready to start exercising? Are you feeling energetic? Great, I am too. Let's start. When you see a microphone like this, and you hear the beep, that's when you start speaking. And any information that appears on the screen is there to help you. First, I'll ask you some questions and you answer using short answers. Okay? For example, if I ask you, is Adriana excited? After the beep, you answer, yes, she is. Then the correct answer will appear on the screen. So, remember in the episode, Adriana arrives from Argentina, but she isn't tired. She's too excited to be tired. Adriana hasn't got a job in London at the moment, but she's very happy to be with Emily and her family. Ready? Let's see if you remember this. Is Lucy happy to meet Adriana? No, she isn't. Lucy doesn't seem very happy to meet Emily's friend. Now, has Adriana got a job in London? Good. No, she hasn't. She wants to find a job in a restaurant. And what about you? Have you got a job? Very good. Now, to get to know each other a little better, how about you asking me questions using question words? The information on the screen will help you. For example, if you see what to be your name, you say, what's your name? My name is Diane. Do you remember? Now it's your turn. I'm from England. Now, do you want to know something else? Oh, it's not polite to ask a lady her age. Anyway, I'm young, as you can see. Great. Are you tired? We practiced a lot today, but you did really well. So, have a rest now, and I'll see you again soon in our next lesson. Bye-bye.
No, Miss Hardy. I don't usually take appointments before 10 a.m. on Mondays. No, I'm afraid I never receive my patients at home. What do you usually do in the morning? Well, start your day in a different way this morning. Pamper yourself a little. Yes, I think that's a great idea. See you later. Bye-bye.
Dad! What are you...
What a face.
Oh,
More tea, dear.
yes, please.
How come you're already up at this time? Never get up this early. Or do you still have to go to bed?
Dad, it's my day off. Anyway, what's so strange about me being up early? I always get up before 10. Actually, I usually set my alarm clock for 8 o'clock, but I just switch it off and lie in bed for a while, thinking about what I have to do. And today, All I have to do is relax and go shopping.
Oh, what a hard life.
Oh,
Oh, very attractive.
haha, it's a face mask.
Really? This is incredible. The Stella Sui fashion show is today. She never lets anyone backstage. And Up to the Minute magazine says that all the latest models are there. I can't believe it. I'm not invited. And Sarah has 2 backstage passes because her mother is a journalist.
Oh, well, I'll just go check my phone for messages and read my mail. Maybe Sarah wants me to go with her to the Stella Sui fashion show.
That is so unfair. She gets to have all the fun. My life is so stressful. Always the same routine. Wake up, go to the bathroom, have a shower. I never have time to have breakfast. Go to work, have lunch, work, come home, make dinner.
I make dinner.
Well, have dinner. Watch TV and go to bed. Every day. I rarely get to go out anymore. I'm too tired.
Me too.
At least you have time to have breakfast in the morning.
Hi, and welcome back to your English lesson. Poor Ray. He's really having difficulty eating his breakfast, isn't he? And Lucy is angry because her friend didn't invite her to the backstage party at the fashion show. Not a good start to the day. In today's lesson, we're going to look at object pronouns. Me, you, him, her. Possessive adjectives my, your, their, and frequency adverbs always, often, sometimes. We'll also briefly go over the third person singular spelling changes in the present simple when you add an S onto the verb. Ray and Lucy go to work every morning. I go to work every morning, and also my husband goes to work every morning. You see, busy people. Right, let's get down to work. Here we have our subject pronouns. Let's look at the object pronouns. Me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them. Miss Hardy phones Ray at home. She phones him. Lucy likes Stella Sui. She likes her. Great. How about possessive adjectives? I'm sure you know them, but let's just revise them anyway. My, your, his, her, its, our, your, their. I'm your teacher. This is our lesson. Now, for breakfast, I usually have a strong black coffee and some biscuits to give me energy. But sometimes when I have time, I have toast and orange juice. What do you usually have for breakfast? Did you notice we are using frequency adverbs? Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, hardly ever, and never. These adverbs come before the main verb. Emily always gets up before 10. And they go after the verb to be. Ray is usually at home in the morning. All these adverbs follow this rule, but sometimes and usually can also be placed at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. Usually, my husband cooks dinner, but I also cook sometimes. Let's just take a look at the spelling changes that occur when an S is added to the verb in the third person singular of the present simple. We usually just add S. She wakes up. She works. If the verb ends in S, double S, CH, SH, X, or O, we add ES. Emily switches off the alarm clock. Lucy goes to work every day. When the verb ends in a consonant followed by a Y, the Y becomes IE. Then we add an S. Carry, he carries. Study, she studies. But this change doesn't occur if there is a vowel before the Y. Play, he plays. And don't forget that the verb to have is different. In the third person singular, it becomes has. Ray has tea and toast for breakfast, or at least he tries to. Is everything clear so far? Anyway, don't worry. We'll have time to do some more practice. Now I think we're ready to do some training. Remember, when you see a microphone like this, and you hear the beep, that's when you start speaking, and any information that appears on the screen is there to help you. I'll say a sentence using proper names like Emily and nouns like emails or alarm clock. Then you say the same sentence replacing the names and nouns with pronouns. For example, I say, Ray talks to Miss Hardy. Then you say, he talks to her. Ready? Okay, here's the first sentence. Emily is surprised to see Ray. Good. She is surprised to see him. Next one. Emily reads her emails in the morning. Well done. She reads them in the morning. And one more. Emily sets her alarm clock for 8 o'clock. That's it. She sets it for 8 o'clock. Now, some frequency adverbs. I'll say a sentence, and when it's your turn to speak, repeat the sentence and include the frequency adverb that appears on the screen. For example, I'll say something like, my son Tom wakes up before 7. Then the adverb will appear like this. And you say, Tom always wakes up before 7. Ready? Here we go. I'm very busy during the day. I get home quite late. So, Edward makes dinner. Exactly. My husband Edward usually makes dinner, and I have to admit he's a great cook. Another sentence. Edward goes out. That's right. Edward rarely goes out. But why? He works hard, and we have a 3-year-old child. So, here's your sentence. He's too tired in the evening. Yes, right. Edward rarely goes out in the evening because he's often too tired. Well, our lesson is finished. Good job. Bye for now and see you again soon.
Bem-vindo à coleção Inglês Prático. Aqui você vai encontrar algumas informações úteis que irão facilitar a consulta do curso. Você pode assistir ao conteúdo do DVD na sua TV usando o controle remoto de seu aparelho. Pressione as setas direcionais para navegar pelos quadros ativos da tela. Para ir à seção que deseja, pressione o botão OK ou Enter. O menu principal do DVD apresenta uma lista dos conteúdos que você pode ver. Cada unidade é composta de 2 aulas em vídeo com foco na gramática. Você também pode acessar as funções de consulta, créditos e ajuda, seção que você está assistindo agora. Clicando no ícone das lições, você acessa seu conteúdo. A partir dele, escolha o modo de visualização, sem legendas ou com legendas em inglês ou português. Cada lição consiste de um episódio da série narrativa, acompanhado da seção Language Focus, que abrange todos os objetivos gramaticais da lição. Na seção Language Practice, você pode revisar os conteúdos aprendidos. Ao apertar o botão Menu Principal,